Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead reading. Hope you've had a great week. Let's just check what your angel numbers were last week. They were 3003, inspiration. So I hope that's how you felt last week, and I wonder if you saw the numbers. Let me know if you did. So I was on a trance course yesterday, workshop all day yesterday. That's what I was up to this week, or last week, sorry. And yeah, that was really eye-opening. It's the second time I've done it, and the second time I had such a strong reaction. So I've actually booked myself onto the next one to further it. So I don't know where that's going yet, but let's just see, shall we? Anyway, let's get on with your reading, Capricorn. This is the week commencing 14th of April. What energy cards are here, please, and thank you for Capricorn. Okay, we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Now, he just came out for Sagittarius. And we have the thinking man. Lovely sense of determination here for you, Capricorn, like a renewal, refreshal. The thinking man, look, he's holding clear quartz, I'm sure he is. And it's like you've got clarity of mind over something. It's like, have you had a break and you're now back on track? And you've got a lovely sense of determination here. I love it. Or something's coming to light and it's like, ooh, now I've got the zest. I've got, something's coming in really positive for you. Nope, we're doing the light Seers. Okay. So let's just have a quick shuffle of the cards. And dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Capricorn and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Beautiful morning here in the UK. Been really lucky with the weather. So let's have a look. Your focus for next week. Can't make that up. Refreshed, full energy. Love it. Your opportunity. Four of Wands. Happy home. Oh. Your challenge. Three of Cups. What you don't see coming. Of course, Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights. And one more, advice and outcome. Please and thank you for Capricorn. Queen of Swords. So straight away, what I'm getting is there's some sort of new idea, refreshed Capricorn here. It's a lovely, positive, lovely energy so far. The Fool, look at that. What I love about the Fool in this deck is she's taken a bit of a risk. She's just like teetering over that water, isn't she? But she trusts the universe there. It's like a new idea, something new coming in next week for you. And you've got the zest and tenacity to drive it. The Four of Wands is your opportunity. It's like maybe for some of you, you're thinking of literally moving home. You've got this new, I don't know, maybe it's a good time of year to sell your house, or you're looking and you're researching it over it maybe, but everybody's on board with it. It's a happy home, this is. It's also about stability. Maybe this new idea or something, this new refreshment just equals a nice happy home too, because I don't know about you, but if I'm struggling, trying to do everything, and then you get a break, don't you, or you go out and have a really good night, and then the home seems again happy and good to be in. I don't know if I'm overthinking this. You've got the Three of Cups as a challenge. Now it could be somebody within your friendship group could be a bit challenging, or it's just literally you haven't had time to go out and have fun. You're not going to have time to go out and have fun next week. You got the Nine of Swords coming in, what you don't see coming. Sleepless nights. Some worries, but we'll see what that's about. But you've got the Queen of Swords. So I wouldn't worry too much about that, because the Queen of Swords will cut all that out. She's like, no, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on moving forward. Let's focus on cutting out things and those that don't serve us. Be assertive. Yeah, she rises above everything, the Queen of Swords. I love her. She doesn't bring emotions into it either. So let's have a look. We are clarifying with the Ryder Waite and seeing what is this Fool energy all about for Capricorn. It's just a lovely, refreshed, renewed, beautiful energy. In fact, She's holding a crystal too. It looks like amethyst, doesn't it? And he's holding a crystal. Are you blending with a male as well next week? Got the Queen of Cups. Why else do we have the Fool? You got the Nine of Swords again and the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Cups is being emotionally supportive of everybody. It's like, again, for some of you, you may be even thinking about something to do with a caregiving role. There could be a new refreshed opportunity to teach, to whatever you do, something to do with whatever it is, it's healing for others. So it could be nursing, Reiki healer, something to do with a new opportunity with that. You've got the Queen of Wands, very entrepreneurial. Again, I feel like there's something new coming in that you are just, you've got the, the oomph to get on with. The Queen of Wands, she's just so determined. I love her. Very strong feminine energy. Very positive. She holds sunflowers because she won't even contemplate looking at anything negative about this. Now, the Nine of Swords is what they want you to focus on. As a focus, the Nine of Swords is saying, right, okay, what is keeping you up at night? Let's put that to bed. Excuse the pun. Let's focus on what's actually happening there. Perhaps for some of you, the Queen of Cups is what's keeping you up at night, or the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups is a very motherly energy. For some of you, could have some issues surrounding mum. However, I don't feel that with the Fool energy. And that Queen of Wands sat there too. Now, if we get, we have got 3 queens. Okay. Let's put another message to this, because I used to go to a tarot reader years ago. She was my go-to, absolutely fabulous tarot reader. She always said to me, as a side note, if you get 3 queens in a reading and you get 3 of Cups as a challenge, you've perhaps got some people who've been a bit gossipy behind your back. Hey-ho, Queen of Wands. She'll soon sort you out. But let's have a look. 4 of Wands. I don't feel that's the entire reading, because I don't think you'd be that bothered about it, Capricorn. But I do think that's a message for you. You've got the 5 of Swords. Clarifying the 4 of Wands, this is 5 of Swords. Judgment and Ace of Swords. It's like somebody's been pushing your buttons lately, because that's what the 5 of Swords does. It's like neat at you. And it's like, be careful with Capricorn, because you can only push them so far before they go, do you know what? Up yours, get on with it. With that 4 of Wands, that makes me feel like something to do with the home, something to do with home life. And it just offers you more stability by you going, do you know what? I'm not going to bother anymore with this. You can have it. Go for it. You've got the Judgment card here. Oh my gosh. Talk about timing. It's like it's your time to shine, Capricorn. And I think you will shine by allowing things to be let go. That's why that 9 of Swords is here. Is somebody pushing your buttons? Is somebody who's constantly neat at you? You're like, the Judgment card is here to say, it's your time now. Forget that. That's not who you are. They're not your tribe either. You need to come out of your box. You've been in this box. You've been conforming. Now you need to, I want to say, burst through. And then you've got the Ace of Swords. It says mental clarity. This is having laser-like focus on one thing too. Now, I feel like with that 5 of Swords, somebody's laid that down. And I think that Ace of Swords is that. It's by you letting go of something gives you this ta-da moment, this mental clarity, this laser-like focus. Maybe it is a friendship. Maybe there's somebody within a friendship here, because the 3 of Cups is a challenge and you've got 3 queens. But let's have a look. 3 of Cups, why are you here, please and thank you? We've got the Six of Cups, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and we've got the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords with that Nine of Swords is kind of like telling me that you've had no time to, yeah, this is what's been keeping you up at night and giving you sleepless nights, this Three of Cups. But that Fool energy is coming in to say, now forget that, refresh, rewind, or no, refresh, not rewind, don't go back, go forwards. You've also got the Six of Cups, which is about nostalgia. No, don't keep thinking about what's gone on in the past. Go forwards. The Ace of Pentacles as a challenge to do with this Three of Cups. There was something to do maybe with a work situation, something whereby you were beginning something new and maybe they were too. And keep going in the past for you here, Capricorn. You've got to look to the future. That's what you're failing to do with this Ace of Cups. It's like, forget that. You need to look at the future. Keep looking forward. That's what the Queen of Swords does. Nine of Swords is what you don't see coming. And maybe, you know, what you don't see coming is you actually getting this out in the open and facing your fears, just confronting how you're feeling. Maybe you confront them if there is a person. Let's have a look. Nine of Swords. Why are you here? King of Pentacles. Eight of Swords and Five of Wands. Now, the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands together. Eight of Swords is very self-sabotaging energy, and Five of Wands is very competitive. So it's like you're comparing yourself. And that's perhaps what's been keeping you up at night, like thinking, well, why are they achieving that and I'm not? Is it because of X, Y, Z? But it isn't. It's you putting those doubts in your own mind. You're doubting, you're talking yourself out of something there. Just be careful of that next week. Don't get back into that rut. You've got the King of Pentacles also. There's a big financial implication to do with this too. Five of Wands is people who are in competition with you. But I also want to say King of Pentacles is saying, remember who you are there, Capricorn. Because the King of Pentacles is like, he takes no crap either, to be honest with you. He's just like, no, just focus on what you get out of it. I know that sounds really selfish, but no, don't focus on, you know, the Five of Swords and they're just being almost like sneaky behaviour too. You be that King of Pentacles, sitting, you know, you've got your kingdom there behind you. You're confident, you're grounded. It's your suit also, Pentacles. You also know your self-worth. The grapes on his gown here, the grapes in the tarot indicate a very unique skill set. And that's what you've got to remember. They see you as a threat, but don't you what you call it, respond to that. Don't give them the satisfaction of that. Now, the Queen of Swords is your advice and outcome. Yeah, cut it out. Ignore them. Keep looking forward. That's clarified by the Knight of Wands. Why else do we have this? The Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Very two opposite energies, look. They've got their backs to each other even. And that's the message. You've got to turn your back on it. So the Knight of Wands is like, well, I'm ignoring that. I'm just going on and doing what I want to do. I'll just carry on doing what I want to do. I've got this great ideas and, you know, I'm creative. And then the Knight of Pentacles is saying, well, yeah, me too. But I'm going to make sure that I don't, you know, that my long-term plans aren't affected by this. There's no emotion in this either. It's funny because the Knight of Wands is heading that way, but the Knight of Pentacles is heading that way. Is this a message to say you have got the drive and tenacity, but don't look back? The Knight of Pentacles is looking forward and saying, think about the long-term plans of this. Because you've got the Ten of Cups as well as your advice and outcome. Sunshine and rainbows. Success. Yeah, there's a lot of a message here to say stop rewinding. You need to refresh rather than rewind. Go forward. Let's have a look to see what the Green Witch Oracle has to say about your reading, Capricorn, please and thank you. I do feel like there's something to do with a friendship group, or it could be people that are on the same, in the same business as you, and on the same team. We've got salt, protection, and banishing negativity. Oh, I love that. Isn't it so simple as well, these cards? And also, I just got salt of the earth, Capricorn. You're the salt of the earth. My mum used to say, is it that you should never throw away your last grain of salt. You should always throw it over your left shoulder. Am I right in saying that? Yeah, she was very, she had lots of sayings like that, which unfortunately I never really took much notice of as a child. But now I'm like, oh my gosh, that was such an amazing saying. And now I understand. But yes, salt, protection. Protect yourselves, Capricorn. And don't get drawn into this Five of Wands competitiveness. Don't compare yourself. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much for all your love and support of the channel. I know I say it every week, but it does blow me away every week. And the comments that I get, 99.9% are amazing. And you all say thank you. And I'm blown away by that. And I try my best to respond to every single comment. It does take a few hours, but it's the least I can do. And I always want to say thank you, because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So much gratitude. Have a fabulous week and love to you all.